Now, because she's coming around me all the time, bringing stuff, she's taking me with her, shopping, all kinds of things on a regular basis. But also, now I'm going to their house because now she got this new husband. Now, understand something. In the past 2 years, since I left this woman's house, anytime I went there, I went through the front door, got the money from her, I left. I didn't sit down, I didn't have no conversation with her, none of that. But now I'm at her house, on a regular basis. And what I'm seeing, things is a little different from when I was there. What's happening? Well, every time I'm around, they eating out every day. Every time I'm around, they shopping on a regular basis. They buying house stuff, clothes, stereo equipment, new furniture, and new cars. I'm seeing this, but her new husband is walking around with his chest out all the time, talking all this big money stuff. So, as a child, I just only assumed he the one that paying for all this. I remember one time being around her during the time when she bought her first new car. Because that other one she bought, instead of paying the water bill, she bought that little car. It didn't last that long. It was gone already. Now she got this new one. I think it was a Pontiac 6000 station wagon. We all together and pull up at my Aunt Charles' house, and you know how it be, somebody got a new car, they showing out, pulling up on people. My Aunt Charles was admiring the car. She said, "Who car is that?" My sister, "Oh, that's mine." "Where the money come from?" See, I watched this for months. In September, I turned 18. My check cut off. I done had 4 months of getting my whole check, and now it's cut off. Our gas gets turned off. Well, I'm 18. I'm supposed to get this money from these bank accounts when I'm 18. Where's that? She around me every day almost, talking to me, interacting with me. Where the money at? She supposed to have it. Ain't no mention of it. Ain't no mention of helping. Ain't no mention of a solution to the problem. You know what she did? Y'all can come to my house. So we go. Pack up some clothes, go to her house. Mind you, I ain't been there 2 years. And understand the reason why I left. All of the toxic drama every day. Well, it wasn't no different. Now we there every day. Same thing. You here on the phone, talking about us being at her house. How gas is turned off. How we got our kids out here living. Every day, everybody she talked to. Then she coming, making statements, real negative, about what we gonna do about getting the gas back on. And see, now, she got this live-in co-signer, this new husband of hers. Anything she say, he right there, co-sign, with an old dumb smirk on his face, with something slick to say out his mouth, because she keep coming at him, telling him all these stories about us, so he feel like he could say something. See, he just didn't know I was a psychopath. I was not that person that you think I am. This went on for weeks. Finally, one day, we was like, the hell with this. We ain't gonna figure out nothing being here. You can't even think straight dealing with all this crap. We went and got us a hot plate and went home to figure out what we gonna do. Now we gone, she really upset. So she's still coming around, trying to bring stuff. And every time she come, she got something slick to say about us being in the house with no gas on. And she's still telling everybody else the story, us over there with no gas. And every time they come over, she say something and her husband got something slick to say too. Now this is a hell of a thing when you think about it. Here it is, 18-year-old kid, got 2 children in the house with the gas on. This woman got my money that they living off of. And they talking slick to me. They talking about I'm the one that's wrong for the gas being off, but y'all spending up my money, living on my money, and y'all coming at me. You know, in the process of this, right, she started talking to me about, since I'm 18, I need to get a job. Now you think about this. Yeah, I'm 18 and yeah, a job is ideal, you know, but she had never had a job in her life. So how you on top of my head about getting a job when y'all living off my money? I did start looking for a job. But of course, it's the 80s, it's Detroit. The big 3 have been laying off the plants. So the job market wasn't looking too good. But they had temp services. She gets the bright idea that I need to go to the temp service. And it's one by her house. Now you got a question. Why is she pressing me about getting a job so bad? Why? Well, we're going to find out why. One day, they so gung-ho on helping me, they gonna take me to the temp service. They picked me up one morning. Now back then, the temp service used to be you go there, you sign up, and then you gotta sit and wait sometime hours for a job to come in. And then you go to the job, work your 8 hours or whatever. You get done working, you gotta go back to the temp service to pick up your little check. Well, they takes me to sign up, sits with me out in the car, waiting on me to get the job. They gives me a ride to the location where I gotta work. I work the 8 hours. They come back, picks me up, takes me back to the tip service to pick up my check, take me to go cash my check, then takes me home. Now wait a minute. How is it? They got so much time on their hands that they could do all this. Where he working at? That he could do this on a weekday. Why? See, again, they living off my money. See, if they make sure I get a job, I ain't even gonna think about this money that she got of mine. And then at the same time, she could tell everybody what she done to help me, taking me to the tip service instead of giving me my money. Now after this, they were still coming around. Same stuff happened. But I said, you know what? This dude say something else to me, it's on. He ain't got but one time to say something else slick out his mouth and it's on. Because every time I done been around them for the longest, he got something slick to say out his mouth. So she called me one day and said, hey, you want to ride with us somewhere? Oh, yeah, sure do. I don't care where we going. All I'm thinking about is him saying something slick out his mouth to me. I got in that car. I'm in the back seat. I'm watching him the whole time. Ain't saying nothing. We go where we going. We come back. He don't say nothing the whole time. See, like I said before, God has been with our family so much. Because if he had said something that day, I knew I was going to be in jail. But after that, I realized I cannot be around them no more. That's it. So at this point, she come by the house again to bring some free stuff. I watched them pull up. They ring the doorbell, bang on the door. 15 minutes. They still doing it. Front and back door. So finally I go open the door. I'm tired of it. They say, man, y'all could have been in there dead. It could have been a fire. Y'all wouldn't even know. It don't make no sense somebody sleeping that hard. I'm saying to myself, it don't make no sense that y'all this big of fools to think somebody can sleep through that loud doorbell that we got and all that banging at the door. The doorbell in my mother's house was so loud. When you hit that bell, you could hear it out in the alley. I'm sitting up thinking to myself, y'all that big of fools. I've been watching y'all through the window the whole time from the time you pulled up. But they didn't understand that. See, what I didn't understand is how they felt like they gonna come give me some free stuff and talk all this crap to me like it's okay. See, I would rather you keep the free stuff and keep them slick comments coming out your mouth. So they came back again. And this time, I didn't open the door. They rang the doorbell, banged on the door about 30 minutes before they finally left. And they came back again. And after that, I think they started figuring out and they stop. So now, without all this toxic family, I can start thinking how to get us up out this situation.